Hey,
Nice to see you.
my name's Jay from Jay's Feed and Style Life, and I love this series. I loved this show. Me and my 7-year-old binged it completely through. We had no issues. We could not stop laughing. It literally the humor, especially in season two, really like picks up, and you really do come in with a bang with this humor. And I just wondered, referencing season one and forward, I love seeing some familiar scenes. And, the ones where we have references from the previous films, for example, where Ben picks up the egg and meets Bumpy, were those scenes pre-planned for you to integrate them into the show, or were they just developed over time?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is, look, the crew and the writers came into this show as fans of the franchise, like I think probably to a person. So there are definitely things that we wanted to reference. If it wasn't a specific Easter egg, just seeing the hatching of Bumpy, like we saw the hatching of the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park. So yes, we wanted to put as many things in there as we could without feeling like we didn't want to shoehorn anything in there. But yes, as fans, we know what we wanted to see, and I'm glad you wanted to see it too.
Yeah, I loved it. It was really great. It was like, I know that. My daughter's
Good.
sitting there like, what are you talking about? It's a cute little baby dinosaur.
Excellent.
But
Glad
yeah.
to hear that.
Hi, so we have a really strong group of kids here. I mean, I don't know how I would deal like being stuck in a park full of dinosaurs, especially the ones that want to eat me. What was it like working with the cast behind the scenes? Because there must have been a lot of screaming in the studio.
Oh my gosh, yes. This cast, they're just fantastic, and they were all 100% in all the way. And we have an amazing voice director named Serena Irwin, who really was just rolled her sleeves up and got in there, and we really got into exploring these characters. But you want to talk about screaming? Early days, we actually had to re-record some of the screaming because there's a difference between Saturday morning cartoon screaming and oh my gosh, that dinosaur is going to eat me screaming. Like real, talk about keeping the stakes real, and the performances match that, and they're so talented, and they're so all in for this series, and they're all, they're close, there's like this text thread. The cast is as close as the characters are, and which is nice. I remember early on, before when we first started recording, when Ryan, who plays Kenji, and he's older than Paul McKell, who plays Darius, the two of them went and hung out, and I think you can feel that. I think you can feel that that these people, even if they're not recording in the same room, that they all genuinely like and respect one another.
Yeah, I really did feel that throughout the seasons as they went along, their characters really building and their relationships not being so as much broken, but more as a team and a family. And I loved it. I just wondered, behind the scenes, what's it like? The screaming, am I screaming louder than you or?
No, we keep an eye on making sure everyone is screaming, and because we have hours and hours of panting as they're running through the jungle. So yeah, we have a lot of a lot of sounds in our library. But yeah, this cast they bring it every time.
I'm dying to know any
Yes.
fun, like 5 fun unknown facts about the show or anything behind the scenes that hasn't been shared yet, but doesn't spoil anything.
Wow, that's a tricky one, Jay.
Sorry.
Let's see. Well, fun facts about it. I don't know. I guess people know that we were able to get a lot of the sounds and the models from the features. Um, I ended up doing the voice in the first season of the first park worker who gets eaten by the Indominus Rex. Um, Boy, should have prepared for this one. I don't. I'm trying to think. Where. I don't know if I have that many more fun facts for you, other than we really studied the other films, and many trips to the National Natural History Museum, and we got to run Steven Spielberg through all of it, and we got to introduce him to the crew.
That's really cool. I didn't know that you voiced that character.
Well, it ended up being a last minute change because that character sounded too much like one of our other characters. So sort of in the mix, I dusted off my ancient acting skills, and hopefully nobody.
You did it well. You did it well.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So I wanted to know, can we get a confirmation if we're gonna get some new seasons, and if we can expect some new dinos and any of the original cast voicing any of the characters?
I cannot give you any confirmation about any of that, Jay. I wish I could. But, we're just, season 2 is getting ready to get out there, and we're hoping people like it. And if people like it, then we're hoping that we can keep telling these kids stories.
Okay, so it's still under wraps. Okay.
Wish I could tell.
If you don't mind, could I ask you a different one? I love Bumpy. She's a brave and true friend. I wanted to know if you were able to have a dinosaur best friend, what would your dinosaur best friend be? And I don't think it could be a T-Rex.
It will not be the T-Rex. I can tell you, I don't know how you get a better friend than Bumpy. I mean, she's great as well as adorable. Bumpy was another tough nut to crack, because all these dinosaurs, they can't be Scooby-Doo. They actually have to be animals. But I think that the way that the writers and the animators and everyone kind of came at Bumpy has, I can't top Bumpy. I would love her by my side right now if possible. So.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.